Hello YouTube, my name is Isabella and today I'm going to be filming the Grinch Book Tag. Sam from Thoughts on Tomes is the creator and she created it like maybe about 2 years ago and she recently redid it and I really enjoyed it and the questions, and also I'm kind of not the biggest fan of Christmas, so it just seems like the perfect tag for me. And while I said it seems like the perfect tag for me, I've tried to film this twice before and it has not turned out the way I wanted it to. Here's hoping that it works out this time, because if not, then I just give up. So this tag has 10 different little Christmas themed scenarios and you pair it with a book, and I'm very excited, and there's a couple unpopular opinions in here, so just be warned, don't kill me, and let's get into the tag. I'm also as Christmased out as I can get. I have my Harry Potter ugly sweater on and some present earrings. That's as far as I go for Christmas. The first question is, half of the lights on the tree have burnt out. Name a book or series that started off really well but went downhill. And one of the main things I noticed while doing this tag is I have not finished many series. I've started 50 million, and so I don't have like the biggest amount to pick from, but I actually went with the 3 Dark Crowns duology. And you might be thinking, don't you not like that duology? And yes, I don't like it. I gave the first book 2 stars and the second book 1 star. I thought 3 Dark Crowns had the potential to be something great, and it never lived up to that. It started off where I was like, oh, I can see it, like it could be really, really great, and it just wasn't. So even in the first book, it went really downhill, in my opinion. The second book happened, and the few things I liked from the first book were all taken away, and I was so livid, and really I was mad that I wasted my time with the duology / series. I will not be continuing. In my mind, I've completed it, and I'm over it. The second question is, annoying Great Aunt Sally won't leave you alone. Name a book or series that you hated but everyone else loves, so you keep seeing it all the time. Now I have one choice for this, and I've mentioned this 50 million times on my channel, but it's the truth, and it is ACOTAR by Sarah J. Maas. When I read it, I hated it. I hated it so much, and that was at the time where I was enjoying Sarah J. Maas's books. I think I was like on book 3 of Throne of Glass, but I read it and I just didn't understand how anyone could like the book, which, I mean, I don't want to be mean, and I just have such a weird relationship with this book because I really, really love the second one. The second one is fantastic. I've legitimately debated getting rid of this first one and keeping the second one. I haven't read the third one yet, so I don't know what my opinion on that will be, but this one, I see it everywhere, and I hate it. Like, I hate it. The next question is, your pets keep knocking over the Christmas decorations. Name a character that keeps messing things up for everyone, and specifically no villains. So I'm going with someone I actually love, and that is Miss Lila Bard from the Darker Shade of Magic series. Excuse me, Shades of Magic. Lila Bard is selfish, Lila Bard is impulsive, and Lila Bard does whatever the hell she wants, and all those things combined create for many scenarios that really hurt her friends. I know a lot of people don't like Lila at all, but I really, really enjoy her, and she is kind of a pain in the ass. Like, she really, really, really screws things up for her friends and stuff, but I still love her, man. The next question is, you hear your parents pulling out the Christmas presents and you learn Santa isn't real. Name a book or series that you were spoiled for. Now, I'm obviously not going to spoil this, but I was an idiot and I spoiled myself for The Kiss of Deception. And if you didn't know, The Kiss of Deception basically revolves around this princess who decides that she doesn't want to be a part of her kingdom anymore and runs away. Then 2 men are sent after her. One is an assassin and one is a prince, and we don't know who the assassin is or who the prince is. And I was reading a blog post and then I clicked on a link and for a review for the second book. Don't ask me why I did it, but I ended up spoiling who she, I guess, picks or ends up with, and I'm just so disappointed because I've been wanting to get to this series for a while. It's one that I think could be really fun. Normally I'm not too pissy about spoilers, but this one, like, that's so much of the book that is spoiled and ruined, and so I've just been dragging my heels on starting this trilogy. I legitimately don't know when I'm going to get to it. The next question is, it's freezing outside, and boy can I relate, I live in Canada. Name a character that you just couldn't connect with. My main character that I can't connect with is Etta Spencer from the Passenger duology. Now, I actually think I know why I don't particularly connect with Etta. I don't really get on with Alexandra Bracken's writing. It's very dense and dry and descriptive, but not like beautifully done. It's just like there's so much historical detail packed into here, but like it didn't benefit or enrich the story. It really halted the narrative. And so with her very distant writing style, I can't connect to Etta, and she should be someone that I love because she's resilient and she's capable and she takes no one's shit. But I don't care about her or really this series. The next question is Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas Is You is playing, and it's giving you anti-romantic feelings. Name a couple you cannot stand. I think this is the most perfect question ever because I hate All I Want for Christmas Is You. I hate it so much. But the couple I ended up picking was Jules and Joseph from, again, the Three Dark Crowns duology. Now, Jules was one of the only characters I genuinely enjoyed reading from. I was so livid with how their relationship ends up and is developed in the first and second book. I'm so pissed, and it doesn't make sense to Jules's character, and that's what I think is the most upsetting and irritating thing about everything. I'm not going to spoil what happens, but her reaction does not make sense and is not in line with the Jules that you get to know for like the first 75% of the first book. The next question is that scratchy wool sweater that you got for Christmas years ago but won't get rid of. Show us a couple of your books that you've had on your TBR for a long time but can't manage to get rid of. Now, I'm pretty good about getting rid of books that I don't want to read or reading some older books on my TBR. However, Rainbow Rowell's books are books that I really don't know if I'm ever going to get to, and I just have been having such a difficult time with whether or not I should unhaul them. I read Fangirl by her and I enjoyed it for the most part. I didn't think it was as great as everyone else made it out to be, but I really don't feel like reading some of her books. But I have this weird thing with, I have an author's certain books, I feel like I should have their entire collected works, but if I know I'm not going to like a book, I should get rid of it, right? And I know, especially with attachments, I really don't think I'm going to like it, but I've had a really difficult time letting go with it. The next question is, Grandma got run over by a reindeer. Name a character death that you're still mad about. Now, obviously there's going to be spoilers, so if you haven't read any of Cassandra Clare's books, peace out now, or when I lower the book back down, you can resume watching. But I'm going to talk about a character death from Lord of Shadows, Cassandra Clare's most recent Shadowhunter book. I'm so upset that Livy died, and I guess mad isn't the greatest word to describe how I feel about her dying, but I'm just so heartbroken and upset for the Blackthorn children. They're such a tight-knit group, and on top of the fact of her being a twin and the close connection that Ty and Livy had, it breaks my heart. And apparently Cassandra Clare knew from writing like City of Heavenly Fire and introducing the kids that Livy was gonna die, which, oh my god, but it was gut-wrenching and so sad. Okay, we're almost there. The next question is, the malls are overcrowded with Christmas shoppers. Name a book or series that was far too long. Now, the book I'm going to mention, I actually enjoyed for the most part, but it was far, far too long, and that is Winter by Marissa Meyer. This book is 800 pages long. It doesn't look it, but it is 800 pages long. When the rest of the series, maybe the books were 300 to 400 pages. I understand that finales are typically longer, and I get it. I really do. However, this book drags in a lot of places, and if she cut it by 100, even 200 pages, I think this would have been an even tighter finale, and I really think I would have been able to get through it faster and enjoyed it way more. And the final question is The Grinch. Name a main character that you hate, and again, no villain. It took me a little while to come up with a main character that I absolutely hate, and I thought about doing Mare from Red Queen, but I only read the one book from her, and like, she was annoying, but she wasn't like the worst thing in the world. However, I finally found someone, and I'm picking Wade Watts from Ready Player One. It has been almost 2 years since I read it, so the details are a little bit fuzzy, but Wade Watts is an asshole. He's so entitled and pretty sexist, and I just can't get over the fact that he's romanticized in a way that he's like, oh, he's the cute nerd. No, he's the dick nerd who gets impressed when women get his references, but also pissed when they don't want to be with him. Like, if someone doesn't want to be with you, like, don't be an asshole. He's an asshole. It was such a huge part of the book, and it really marred my enjoyment of it. I thought the adventure part of Ready Player One was really fun and great, but with the writing and with Wade Watts, one of my least favorite characters ever, I just didn't really like the book, and I just, after saying this, have realized that this is a very unpopular opinion, so please don't kill me. I get why so many people like the book. It just wasn't the one for me. Thank you so much for watching. As much as I talk about not liking Christmas, I hope you're having a great holiday season, whether it was Christmas, Hanukkah, whatever it is you celebrate. I hope you had a really nice time, and I will see you again very soon. Bye!